Hey, so ever since I've been cleared from my doctors to return back to wrestling, I've had several requests. People asking, "Hey, when are you gonna start back up doing your reflections, memory stories stuff?" I'm like, well, I guess we'll start now. This will be the first one in 2026. So still working on my mustache game. Some things never change. Anyway, I actually told the stories multiple times this weekend because here we go. It's a little crooked, or am I crooked? Anyway, yeah. So this past weekend I did a double shot, which means I went from one town to another town, and both times it was against my nephew Jamie Holmes. And it got me thinking. I was like, I've been around for a long time. I'm old for a reason, right? But I started wrestling in '89, and I got thinking, I've done a lot of double shots. When was the last time I'd done a double shot and ended up wrestling the same person at both places? And I got thinking about it. And to the best of my memory was, say, around 1993. I bet some of y'all who are watching this right now wasn't even born. Probably wasn't even a thought in your parents' minds. By the place. But yes, so it was a 2-day event for Randy Beard down in Zebulon, Georgia. So some parking lot. He was known for doing all that kind of stuff like that. But it was a 2-day show. Lee Thomas and I were the ring crew, like most time for Randy Beard. And so day one, it was a Saturday. I was doing like a Japanese gimmick. We had a full bodysuit like Bruce Lee, with the white cuffs, the tie down buttons front, and then a mask with a full mesh screen on top of it. So you couldn't really see nothing, and I sometimes couldn't see nothing either. The light hit the wrong way, and hot. And I think I had the walking pneumonia or something like that, so I wasn't feeling good. But the show goes on, right? Anyway, so day one, I wrestled Lee Thomas, and he was the U.S. champion. Well, us people from the Orient Express don't play by the rules, so I cheated, won the belt. So as soon as I rolled out of the ring, because mind you, this is a parking lot, and he barely paid the wrestlers and the ring crew, much less security. So there was zero security. I rolled the ring, and this good old boy had them pulled out a knife and was threatened to cut me. And that's when that Japanese started speaking English, and I'm going to PG's dip a little bit stuff. I said, I don't effing suggest you do that. And I'm like, well, I'm about as close as we are right now. Let's get it. And he had a knife, looked at me, and then started looking at other people, trying to give them the knife, like he wanted them to take his knife and take this old Japanese out for become the new U.S. champion, beating and cheating good old little boy Lee Thomas. Of course, nobody did. I just took the belt, went on to the locker room or wherever we were getting dressed at. Got a little chuckle out of stuff. Didn't know anything about it. The next day, we're there. It's an early, midday show. As soon as they get there, we find the hotel, and everybody's like, the guy's here. He's the guy's here. I said, I don't care. So it is what it is. So when I go to the ring for our match, he leaves. I don't know if he ever came back, but he left. Didn't want to take a round two of this old Japanese. But yeah. So we did that. We did that show. Took the ring down. Hauled butt in the ring trailer and the truck to free plug to Chick-fil-A on Windy Hill Road in Marietta. It was a Sunday, so they wasn't open. Jesus chicken. So we swapped out, and his dad had brought his Camaro, I think like a 68 Camaro. We switched vehicles, head on to the next show, was up in Alpharetta Auction Barn. We get there, we did a 15-minute time limit draw. The crowd does that usual 5 more minutes. I'm already done, because remember, I had this full body suit. We done wrestle Friday, Saturday, took the ring down, drove across the country. And I have like, I'll either walking pneumonia or with the flu or whatever, I was sick. And then a 15-minute time limit draw, and they want 5 more minutes. So we gave him another few more minutes. I'm literally crawling to the locker room. And that's when Ted Allen opened the door, reached in, grabbed me by my belt, snatched me to the door, slammed the door, and took my mask off, because being a fellow mask wrestler, he understood the struggles of being sick and also can't breathe with the mask and all that. So very appreciative of Ted, and we miss you always. So yeah, so I guess you can thank everybody that heard this story this past weekend. Thank you to Jamie Holmes for this double shot. Memories, jarred my old memory here, stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you like the return Reflections with the Rocker, drop it in the comments. Let me know. And if you got a story that you think I need to tell, jar this old memory up here stuff, and I'll get it out. But as Poops and Pops like to say, peace, love. See you.